sometimes I don't know what to do with myself. Passion.
This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall. Hall of Famer. Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Here we go. And it's the Grizzlies to start it out. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Shoots over Fears. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Stokes. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And now New Orleans on the break. Here's Queen. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Edey. 5 on the clock. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three-pointer goes.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Pass to Stokes. And here's Davis. Here's Queen. Fires from the corner. That shot off the mark.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
High post Edey. SGA looking around. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge. Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Pass to Edey. Here's Hendricks. Six on the shot clock. Here's Wells. And another three for Memphis.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. Here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Messi. No good on the triple. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Down low. Here's Edey. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, once Edey gets the ball that close to the basket, it's too late, even against the best.
What? Wait. Hey. Dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Spencer. Just 5 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's got his second basket on the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
First team foul.
Here's Lillard. A minute 6 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Driving in. And the dunk by Lillard.
Well, there's the balance to Lillard's game. Great drive.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Smith. Rebounded by Evans. Memphis leading. For 3, here's Lillard. Tries a 10-footer. There's the block. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Outside, Brown. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brown's got 7 points.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense. Forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Now here's Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Spencer. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Spencer's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, we know Dame is a great scorer, but he's also a tremendous floor general.
Lets the three fly. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Stokes misses. Memphis trailing here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Guys?
All right, thank you, Allie. For 3, here's Lillard. Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, maybe they lost Lillard. We don't normally see him fire up corner threes.
Oh, stolen by Lillard. From deep. Again, the miss by Lillard. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Lillard. The Pelicans pull it in.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Stokes. Here's Queen. Hauser grabs the board. Now here's Lillard. He's got 7. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
New Orleans calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Davis misses. Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's SGA. Here's Edey. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Davis can't hit.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Pelicans lead by 3. Here's Spears. Into the lane.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, You can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now here's SGA. 5 points in the game. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
There's the three. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 10.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Pass to Coward. Now here's Edey. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. Memphis shooting their first free throw this game.
Well, with Zach Edey, it's about more than his 7'4" size. Skills will develop, his timing will improve, but he's already got the physical foundation of a great player.
Here's SGA. SGA with the big finish on the fast break.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Brown.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Here's Lillard. Beyond the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Trey Murphy making highlights for the Pelicans. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Well, the handles on Lillard are insane. He's just tying them into a pretzel.
Here's Stokes. Pass to Queen. Outside Davis. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Inside. Here's Queen. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Offensive rebound. Oh, Lillard laces in a three.
Hey, that's just another day. Another three for Lillard.
Out to the right wing. Iguodala grabs a miss.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Pass to Evans. Let's go with a three. He can't get that one to fall. The Pelicans trail. To the left side wing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Outside for Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Spears. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
New Orleans calls timeout. Right now, a close game in New Orleans. They host the Hawks after this one, and that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Pass to Davis. Clock at 6. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Coward with a rebound.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
The steal. And it's the Pelicans on the break. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you, Ryan.
Thank you, Allie. Pass to Queen. From downtown.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Coward. Stolen by Davis. Looking to end this cold spell. Plenty of space. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Coward. Back to SGA. Screen by Edey. And here's SGA outside. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
You're always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Screen by Edey. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Left side, Davis. Davis showing his range.
And for this offense, when Davis is hitting those threes, they become really hard to stop.
And a nice finish on the layup. SGA's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Smith. No points yet. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Here's Lillard. It's deflected. Now the Pelicans in transition. And the jam by Brown.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Right side, Porzingis. Takes a three. Brown can't hit. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Smith with the rebound. It's Brown on the wing. With the teardrop. And he lays it up and in. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And as we finish the third,
The Grizzlies, 45.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Pass to Spencer. And here's Hauser. Picked it out of midair. Here they come with numbers in transition. Oh, Davis fights for it inside. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
First team foul.
Man, good whistle there.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second.
Hey, that trip to the line gives them the 2-possession lead they wanted.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Screen by Edey. And it's blocked by Davis.
Well, if Anthony Davis is protecting the rim, you might want to go somewhere else.
And yep, it's good. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Edey. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And that one falls for Edey. New Orleans leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pass to Coward. Outside for SGA.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Pass to Queen. Memphis with a rebound.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Here's Spears. Pass to Stokes. Shot clock at 6. Cleared away by Wells. And so it's Memphis with it. Back to SGA. To take the lead. It's Wells on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
The Pelicans call timeout. Pelicans trail by 3. And the call will be against Jalen Wells. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, he jammed it.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Timeout, Grizzlies.
Well, look, their ball security has been non-existent. They have to calm down and do a better job taking control of the ball.
Left side SGA. They set the pick. Shakes him. Driving inside.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Can't get it to go.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Oh, no good on the layup. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Here's Porzingis. Oh, no good on the layup. Now SGA. Not that time.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Now Porzingis. Outside, SGA. Banks it home. Big shot.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Ooh, stolen by Smith.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Beyond the arc. Here's Stokes. Count it.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
Ooh, ripped away.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Oh, the shot is off. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
6 to shoot. Launches it from deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Memphis with
every day praying I slip